Hi, I'm Erica Stice. I'm the studio coordinator at Halstead, and thanks for watching. Today I wanted to go over some of the abrasives we have for sale here at Halstead. Some of them are used with your hands and some are used with the flex shaft and the bench polisher, so I just wanted to run through them really quick. Okay, so first I want to talk about X519, the half round Emery sanding sticks. These come in a pack of 6, and it's roughly around $9, and you can use these on metals and PMC clay. They're perfect for rounded edges like rings and other hard to reach areas, and the coarsest in this assorted group is 2 and the finest is 6/0. The next one is a flat sanding Emery stick. Now these are sold separately at about $1 a piece, and we have coarsest at 2 and the finest at 4/0. Now the pros and cons to the Emery sanding sticks are that they tend to fall off the stick fairly easily because the sandpaper is glued onto these. And so what I do is I just cut new pieces of sandpaper and glue them back on so we can continue using them. The next thing I want to talk about is the sanding sponge. So a sanding sponge is foam rubber that's bonded with aluminum oxide. And you can cut these to shape, and they're long lasting, so you just use scissors to cut off a piece. You can use them wet or dry. The assorted 5-pack sells with 5 different grits in it, but we also sell these grits individually too as well, so you can find those online. And this is item X961, and the grits in the assorted one are 100 to 400 being the finest. Now another abrasive we have are sandpapers. And the sandpapers, we sell them individually, but my favorite pack is the assorted pack, which is a 20-piece, and they're 9 by 11-inch sheets, and the grits are 180 all the way to 3000, so you actually get 10 different grits and 2 sheets of each one of those grits. Now these are made from silicone carbide, and you can use them wet or dry, and you can cut them to size. So here I cut this one to size, and what I would do is I would get a mandrel, and I would run this onto the mandrel, and that way when it's shaped like this, you can put it on a flex shaft and you can actually get inside rings and other areas that are concave. And so you can use silicone carbide on metals, glass, stone, or ceramics. Another one I want to talk to you about is the X2601, which is a medium abrasive wheel, and this goes on a bench polisher, so it fits our bench polisher. And this is the abrasive we have on it. It's mostly a polishing machine, but it does come with 2 of these abrasive wheels, and you can buy these separately as well. The problem with a bench polisher is that, and it's not a problem, you just have to be very careful, is that these abrasive wheels will take off a lot of metal really quickly. So you just have to be really aware of how much metal is leaving your piece when you use this. And last but not least, I want to talk about the Radial Bristle Disks from 3M. Now these have an assortment of item numbers, so I can't tell you them all, but if you go to our polishing section under jewelry tools on our website at halstead.com, you'll find all of these listed. And these are embedded with an abrasive inside of them, so you don't need to add any compounds or anything with them. And they work on rotary tools, so your flex shaft or your Dremel, something like that. And these are a great way to polish your pieces really fast, and they get into hard to reach areas. And yeah, these are my favorite thing to use. So just make sure you have at least 3 pieces on each mandrel, because what will happen is you'll have to change out the mandrels all the time. You'll have to change these discs off your mandrel if you just have one. So it's a good idea to get all the mandrels you need for these. And those are our 3M Radial Bristle Disks. Okay, so these are abrasives. We have an article on this called Jewelry Finishing Sandpaper, and it talks about all of these in the grits in detail. And thank you for watching. Again, my name's Erica Stice, and I'll see you next time.